I'm Hazla aka Maha the author, and welcome to my very first video. I'm so excited about joining this YouTube platform. I've been saying this so many times, I've been saying it so long that I want to start my YouTube channel, and here it goes. So, today's first episode, I want to talk about the different roles that moms have. I have a 14-year-old daughter, a 9-year-old daughter, and an 8-year-old son. So I am talking to you with experience. And I know it's not another time in the day for us to do all the things that we have to do versus, being a full-time employed, being a full-time mother, being a wife, and etc. So we have to fit everything we have to do into a little small bubble. And sometimes the kids do not understand that. So I'm just going to jot down a few different roles that you wouldn't believe would be professions that mothers have without getting any degree. So I'm just gonna break it down. I jotted down a lot of them because I was just wondering. I'm like, yeah, that fits. Yeah, we could be that too. So I jotted down some down here. So if you agree with what I'm saying, or you feel like you have to go through those day-to-day things as well, you feel like those professions fit you fine, feel free to comment on my page. Let me know. I can't be the only one that feel like this. So I'm just going to start off with saying the first one that I have is the queen of the household. So me being a wife automatically beings me as the queen of the household. I'm just going to say it right there. But having kids along with that, it also puts a lot of pressure on you being the queen of the household, because 9 times out of 10, they're going to bypass dad and come straight to mom. If you don't agree, let me know in the comments. Second one I have is a chef. You may work 8 hours, you may work 10 hours, you may work 12 hours. We still have to come home and make sure those kids are fed, right? We have to make sure they have breakfast in the morning. We have to make sure they have, something in the afternoon when they get out of school, for the ones who work in the afternoon. Myself, I work flexible shifts. So I'm either at work in the AM, I'm at work in the PM. Very rare I work at night, but if I do work in the PM, I always have to make sure something is planned for the kids when they get home. And so a personal chef is definitely a professional role we have as mothers. One is number one supporter. The mom always have to be the number one supporter, and it comes natural. Like for instance, I have my teenage daughter is on a dance team. I'm at every game that I can be in. Dance team, you like, that's not a sport. Yeah, that's a big sport for her. She's a very good dancer, and I will be doing some videos of her dancing as well. But yeah, you have to be your kid's number one supporter. My 9-year-old daughter, she draws so well. Her artwork is up in the museum. And my son, he is flag football. So mothers definitely have to be number one supporter. Next one I have is a housekeeper. A housekeeper is a professional role that we have as mothers. And everything else, we try to teach them, the different roles of laundry, different roles of, keeping your room clean. If you bring something out, put it back in. But we all know that goes in one ear and out the other. We are the personal housekeeper. Just keeping it real with you. So the next one is taxi driver. Listen, I don't know how to tell you this, but you are a taxi driver for free. Listen, it don't matter if I came home from work. It don't matter if one of them have a game, if I have to go to a PTA conference, if I have to go to a parent-teacher conference, if I just want to go to the school to sit with lunch. Listen, you're a taxi driver. Get used to it. Next one I have is a judge / public defender. I'm going to explain them to you. A judge, listen, that's the final ruling. You said public defender. They can go both ways now. They can go versus, between a kid and a kid, or they can go between an adult and a kid. And as I stated, as a mom, we're going to take up for our kid, right? It don't matter if it's a teacher. If they're doing your child wrong, you're going to be the first thing at that school, right? If it don't matter if it's a sister or brother. If one did something wrong, the other one did something wrong, we're going to, confront it as hand, right? So that goes both in hand. You're a judge and you're a public defender. Hairstylist. Listen, I have 2 girls. With that boy, I lucked up with it. That's all I have to say. A haircut was all they go. But for the 2 girls, hairstylist is a big profession that we have as mothers. We get a little, easy on the go when we get it, braided or something, pay somebody to do the hair. But 9 times 10, don't nobody have money to pay, a hairdresser every 2 weeks to do both of your daughter's hair. So you're going to have to do your daughter's hair. So you're a personal hairdresser. Next one I have is mobile repair. When you think about mobile repair, I'm saying, for instance, around Christmas time, your son comes up to you and wants you to help build something that he got for Christmas. And, we never think about these sort of things when when they get gifts and we have to put them together. But listen, mom, you got to get your screwdriver. You got to get your hammer. You got to get your nails, alley wrench, anything you need, because you're a mobile repair person. That's your profession. Next one I have is janitor. When you think about janitor, it basically goes hand in hand with being a housekeeper. Housekeeper do the same thing. They're going to make sure the rooms are tidy. They're going to make sure the bathrooms are tidy. The janitor does the same thing. If your child spills something on the floor, you're going to grab that mop. You're going to get it up. No matter what, no matter what it is, you don't want no sticky floors, right? You're a janitor. Wardrobe stylist. Listen, we all style our kids until they get old enough and they want to style themselves. Like I said, I have a teenager. So we have to be there, the eyes, to say, okay, that's okay to wear. That's not okay to wear. Listen, you're a wardrobe stylist. Get into it. Personal assistant. When you think about personal assistant, you want to think about when your kids running up to you and they asking you to find something that is clearly right in their face. For instance, this morning, I was getting, where's my toothbrush? Where's the toothpaste? Go right in the bathroom and it's right there. So, you want to think about what were you doing or where were you looking that you couldn't find these things. But hey, we're their personal assistant. We have to make sure it's done. Next one I have is schoolhouse mom. I've always been a schoolhouse mom. Me personally, when I grew up every day, my mom could not be, to the school every day with me. She worked a full-time job during the AM shift, so she could not be at school. She could not miss work. Me, on the other hand, like I said, some days I work in the afternoon, so I can go to the school some mornings just to sit in the classroom with them, just to, eat lunch with them, Thanksgiving, any holidays they have. I try to make time to get up there to, be with the kids and show my support again, that I can be there and the kids love me. Next one I got nurse and a doctor. So you want to say what a nurse do. The same as a profession a nurse do. Your child comes in, they're hurt, they're bleeding. You're going to get that alcohol. You're going to get that Band-Aid. You're going to, do what you can, because you don't want to make that trip to the hospital unless you have to. I'm just telling you. Now, doctors the same way. When I say a doctor, though, I want to say when your kids come up to you and they want you to diagnose something on them. I got this bump on my tongue. And, I looked on Google and this and da-da-da-da-da. You just got a lie bump. Did you start telling, stop telling them stories. You won't get no lie bump. But hey, we're doctors, so we got to, diagnose them right. Disciplinary. Some mothers are not the disciplinary person, and maybe the father. But in my case, if they can skip the father, to me, they would. I wouldn't say I would be strict or anything like that. I'm more so of a timeout kind of person. I'm more so of a, take cell phones, take privileges and everything for that, versus a father is more, you're getting your butt whooped. no questions asked. You getting your butt whooped. So they will always want to come to me when something goes wrong in the, behavior category. I put will be counselor. If anything wrong with the child, I know they go come home from school. They always want to say, so and so did this. So and so is bullying me. So and so said I was this. So and so said I was this. So and so I said they were talking about my mama, or something something like that. So, when I say a counselor means when we sit them down and we break down everything that's going on. Okay, you said this and that. What happened with this? What happened with that? And I know that that's not true. Da, 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 da. You're a counselor. That's your profession as a mother. I'm here to tell you. Next one, I was a therapist here. Basically just being the person that give advice. Like I said, I got a teenager. She is open with me if she have a problem, if she wants some advice or anything of that sort. She will not hesitate to ask me. So I'm always here for them, no matter what. The same things for my elementary kids as well. If they have any problems, if they want to ask me any questions, we're straight up, let me know what's going on, because I don't want you to feel like you have to go and ask someone else if I'm here for you. And me saying all these professions, I'm sure it's plenty more professions that we can add on to being a mother. It's like not enough hours in a day for us being mothers. So another thing that we want to just learn and we want to keep in mind that we are human. So we can't do everything. So in order for us to, have some kind of sane mind, and me personally, I have to have a sane mind. I have a good support system. So having a good support system will help you, one and all, to keep in the same mind. When you have kids that you're trying to take care of, you have kids that want your attention 100% of, the whole day, 24 hours, and we're just humans. So we get frustrated, we get upset, we may scream, get in there or sit down or that sort of thing, but we have to listen to these kids. So it's just nothing, it's no way around it, period. And I would say, until they're 18 and move out or, or that sort of thing, but sometimes that's not the case as well. So, hey, these are the professions of a mother. So if you have any other professions that you want to add, that you feel like that you take, that I missed out, you feel like that you can categorize with or anything like that, leave a comment below. Thank you guys for joining me again on my YouTube channel. Again, I'm Maha the author. And that goes to say I have 4 published books so far on Amazon. So if you are a fan of urban fiction, women fiction, I will leave my website down below, how you can find my books. If you're a Kindle lover, if you're a paperback lover, I will leave those descriptions down below. If you have any more roles you want to add to being a mother, leave those comments down below. If you agree with the professions that I stated during my video, leave me a comment down below. I am grateful for you guys watching me. Again, I am a full-time mother. I am a wife. I'm an author. I work full-time. So I'm going to try to put at least one video out every week. So I appreciate if you guys like and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll know when my video goes live. And I definitely appreciate you guys watching. So again, I'm Maha the author, and I will welcome you to being mahagang. Bye, you guys.